victory, so fight, 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 fight!
Olivia Huffman was never supposed to be here.
It was a crazy God opening different doors and closing other ones, and just nothing I could have ever anticipated.
Let alone be Ball State's everyday catcher. But some things are just meant to be.
One of the guys that Coach Josh played men's fast pitch with for a long time. He'd seen her play and coached her a little bit in travel ball.
I kind of talked to him. I had left South Dakota. Jesse said, I know one Division I coach. Let me call him and see if they need anybody, if he knows anybody that might need a catcher.
Josh called Jesse and was like, hey, have you run across this kid? What do you know? And he's like, she's phenomenal behind the plate. Ball
State had a junior college catcher coming in, and so they didn't need anybody. He didn't really know of anyone. And then I was coaching in Colorado at the Independent State Tournament, and Jesse's calling me, he said, Liv, their catcher just backed out last minute and they need a catcher in like a month.
Honestly, it was just kind of a happy accident. We needed a catcher, and goodness, we just honestly stumbled upon just a great kid.
Huffman visited Ball State quite literally the day after Coach Bartlett's first contact. And after committing, everything else came pretty quickly.
When I got here, kind of adapting to the new philosophies, especially with learning new ways to catch, definitely felt like I was drinking from a fire hose. It was a lot to take in. It was a lot of new things at once. The way Josh teaches it is a lot more like a baseball style versus kind of like what a lot of softball catchers do in terms of, Josh calls it the whip. So like when you go in from the outside pitch like that, he calls it the whip, and he says, don't you dare whip, Livy.
She hasn't much, though she has turned heads big time.
Behind the plate, she's one of the best I've coached, honestly. She's the whole package. She's got a great arm. She's a wonderful receiver. She blocks, she frames, and she handles her pitching staff really, really well.
I want to take responsibility for knowing a lot of the little like behind the scenes things, so that all they have to worry about is knowing what pitch they're supposed to make and making it.
Treats every pitch like it's the, deciding factor, end of the game kind of thing. And so I think there's just a lot of trust there.
Not only with receiving pitches, but blocking plates or unblocking them while running the bases.
I like the collisions. I really like any contact in the game of softball. And so at catcher, you pretty much get the most contact.
You just had a conversation with her sitting in a coffee shop or in a library. You're like, what a lovely, well-spoken young lady. And then she puts catcher's gear on and turns into this monster, that likes to run people over and, welcomes kind of that contact at the plate.
Craving contact at home and potential thieves on the bases.
Whenever there's anybody on first base, I'm hoping that she's running because I want an out. I want to go get that out.
The same way she went and got that job with the Cardinals this spring.
I felt confident, and I felt just really grateful for the opportunity. I was really grateful. I love catching, and I love that I get to do it every day.
Joel Godet, Ball State All Access, and BallStateSports.com.